Hey, what's up, everybody? Frederick Murphy here, back with another episode of History Before Us. And I was on my way to Rome, Georgia, and I looked on this app of mine, and it had a Cherokee cabin here in Cave Springs. And so while I was going to stop there, I made a wrong turn, and I'm here at Rollator Park, and Hearn Academy is here, and there are a couple of historic buildings. I was able to get some fresh water out of a spring that this is completely unexpected. There's a church that's here, and there's also Callie.
Okay, the water that you got out of the spring, we test second purest in the nation. When I moved here in '92, 3.2 million gallons of water came out of that spring per day.
Per day?
Now, per day.
Because I was nervous when I just drank it.
Oh, second purest. And you'll live forever. I'm 130. So now I think it's 2 million gallons come out a day.
Okay.
You know, our water table has dropped a bit. We host 7 cities in aid, so everyone has a pump station that they can unlock, turn on, and then that just builds revenue for our city.
Right.
But this is the Hearn Academy, left by Lot O'Hearn in its day to be a preparatory school for manual labor. It is absolutely stunning.
Yes, it is.
And if you'd like to go in, I'll take you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Now, you were saying that you all recently had the outside painted.
Yes, about 5 or 6 years ago for $48,000.
$48K.
And we've had to touch it up since then for, I think, about 12.
Okay.
So we use this as an event rental, but this was a preparatory school for manual labor. So this room is not as chaotic.
Okay.
So from what we have, my husband and I have gone back to, this would have been a divided classroom. So you would have had a classroom here on this side and another entry here, okay?
Was it based on gender?
No.
Okay.
No, it's preparatory school for manual labor. It's actually a boys' school for manual labor in the day.
Okay.
And the boys would work on local farms to pay off their debt for school.
Okay.
So, yeah. So there's several rooms that are closed, and I'm so sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
We do have, I think I have.
Now, what type of labor were they doing?
Farm work.
Farm work only?
Crop sharing, planting, building, manual labor, which we need today.
Yeah, for sure. And what year was the building erected?
1838, I believe.
1838.
This, again, pardon me, is the original Martha Davis classroom. Martha Davis is here, and she was the last teacher to teach in this classroom. It always stays locked. We have several historic events. That's why you see all the old gowns and stuff that we put on throughout the year. We recently had 967 bicyclists come through, so a lot of this stuff had to be cleared out, everything shoved in this room. So they rented all 3 buildings, and it's bicycle riders across Georgia.
Okay. So as it relates to the name Cave Springs, obviously there's a spring.
One cave, one spring. It's not Cave Springs.
Okay.
One cave, one spring.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say that to any local.
Okay. It does say it right there, y'all, too.
So
okay, so I don't want to get in trouble with the locals.
You're good. So I started managing all 3 buildings in 2016. And if you'll look up here, these are screen prints from our first festival. You see the line up through there?
I do.
That's how deep the basement was full of water.
Wow.
Yes, so I've installed a sump pump trying to dry it out over the years, which was very recent, like 2017, I guess. But isn't that just awesome that that's still here?
It is, and it's one cave, one spring. Is that like the saying for the town?
That's it, one cave, one spring. And if you say it any other way, you'll be finally corrected.
In trouble.
Yes.
These are some beautiful windows.
Absolutely. So up here, again, pardon the mess.
Yeah.
You caught me off guard. Upstairs was, again, classrooms, 2 classrooms, and then the gymnasium. Who would have thought a gymnasium upstairs? But she's beautiful.
Yeah, floor's original.
Look at that wave.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So this is the next on the agenda for the Historical Society to repair. So the floors up here are decent. The floors downstairs are terrible, but all new paint inside. We had an estimate for all 3 buildings inside, $60,000.
Okay. Now, as it relates to the town back then, would have this been the crown jewel of the town?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And are there family names still associated with some of the historic sites that are on, like Hearn's?
Dr. Rollater is gone. Lot Hearn, of course, is gone. So no, none like that.
Okay.
The oldest names we have here is the Klein name, which was Klein Pharmacy. They've passed, and then the Jacksons, which is Krista Jackson. Mr. and Miss Klein was her mother and father, but Krista Jackson is also our Historical Society president.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as it relates to indigenous history here, are you well versed on some of that?
Sort of.
So
We'll see.
So we'll see. So what was that history here in Cave Spring?
What do you mean?
Meaning like the connection. Obviously there's the cabin that's up the street, which is...
So the cabin is said to be the last van cabin, the missing cabin. We had some professors somewhere out west and then Kennesaw State.
Yep.
That cabin was found in the confines of the Green Hotel. William Benefield bought that corner property, which was a greenhouse, a nursery at that time.
Okay.
Bought it, and as he was tearing it down to build a new senior citizen structure, or nursing home, assisted living, such, he found those hand-hewn boards on the right side. So the Historical Society got involved, and because of building codes, we didn't have building codes back then, but now because of building codes, we bought that from Mr. Benefield, and we had to dismantle the entire piece of property, and all of our little people donated soup can lids. So we had A1, A2, A3, A3, or 4, 5,
to label
and then
every
B,
piece.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so it was taken apart like a giant puzzle, and then put back together, 2 feet higher, 9 feet back out of the flood zone.
Wow.
So that's supposedly being the 5th cabin of David Van. So it was a day's walk. They're all 25 roughly miles apart.
So that wasn't because when I think of Van, I think of the Cherokee chief in New Ectoa. But that's not, his name isn't David.
David's his son, I'm sorry.
David's his
yes,
son.
you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay. No, it's all good because
Yes.
So David was his son. Okay. And so that's a pretty unique piece to have here in this
Absolutely.
town. Because the Trail of Tears, I did see that
Yes.
this is along that journey, of
Yes.
course. Okay. Now, for you, how did you get started? In when did history click for you? Was it always there, or was it something?
No, it was. Really in 2016 when the buildings were in dire straits, and they really needed a manager of the buildings, and Callie didn't want to do that because Callie has a real job.
Right.
But I love the buildings.
Yeah.
They are majestic. This old girl has been here. So let me show you something real quick.
Yeah.
So when in this small little town, when there's a tornado, there's a big siren, that blares and you can hear it, and all the locals rush to the cave, right? Well, anytime I've ever been working, especially before my husband retired, I would be in here working, painting, repairing, and I would think, oh, she's been here since the 1800s. I'm gonna ride this out like Lieutenant Dan. And look, I kid you not. Well, seriously. So part of the restoration, they saved some critical pieces, and you can turn around and face it the other way. AJC, May 1921.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And she's been there that long. I'm okay to ride a tornado out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm
I
picking up
love
what you're
it.
putting down.
But I love the buildings. I think they're precious.
That's what kind of got you.
started it for
2016,
me.
it went off, and it was like, okay, this is the other passionate thing that
That's it.
leaves that's purpose for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm protective, and I can't
Sure.
help but be. But she's gorgeous.
She is. I mean, you were like, do you want to go in? So, I mean.
I show them all the time.
But what about these rooms? Are they just?
Oh, so they're just extra rooms. I'm sorry.
No, you're
so
good.
usually for a wedding, a lot of groomsmen will hang out up here. We still have, of course, the original chalkboard.
Okay.
And then the other area
For the
is
ladies.
just tables and chairs and such.
Okay. So
Yes.
same thing.
But this is some of the damage. I'm sorry I didn't turn the light on.
No,
but,
you're good.
But the floor's peeling and such up here.
Yeah.
But we are one of the cheapest wedding venues in Northwest Georgia.
Okay. And you grew up not too far from here.
About 20 minutes from here in Cedartown.
Okay, in Cedartown.
And I married my husband. I moved here in '92.
Okay, got you.
Yes.
Now the church that's associated, is that church directly associated with the school, with the Hearn family? Or
No. So if you would have time, we'll go over there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So the chapel the church, Old Baptist Church is what they call it,
Okay.
was built in 1851 or 1853. Depends on which local you ask.
Okay.
I say all the time to our locals, I wasn't living then, I don't really care.
Is it fine if I leave this? Can we come
Absolutely,
back? Okay.
yes. So the Baptist built the Hearn Inn.
Okay.
And they would host their Sunday morning services there. I'll leave that open. Upstairs.
Okay.
And then again, in 51 or 53, they built the chapel, okay? And sometime 40s, 50s, it's kind of unclear to me. All buildings kind of got disrepair, but the Baptists had built this church.
Right across the street.
Since, yes.
Okay.
And all three buildings were in dire straits.
Were there squatters and
No,
everything?
they just collapsed. The roof had imploded in,
Okay.
you know. And so in 1974-ish to 76, our mayor at that time created the Cave Spring Historical Society and also our large arts festival, which this year's our 51st.
Nice.
Yes. All proceeds go back into our buildings.
Yes.
So
it's imperative that these type, and I always tell people that arts revitalizes communities.
absolutely,
Right?
yes. So it was all repaired, remodeled between 74 and 76 with grant money, donations, and all volunteer work. And by that, our mayor was Diane Dawson, the only female mayor we've ever had. And that is also Alan Jackson's sister.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And she now resides back in Newnan. She came last year for our 50th festival.
Alan Jackson, the blast from
Isn't
the past.
that pretty cool?
Country singer.
So I wish I had pictures to show you of a before,
Yeah.
but you're fixing to just be in love.
All right, let's see what we got.
So we're having a quilt show also in here this weekend.
Another Southern staple, quilting.
Look how majestic she is.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that gorgeous?
This isn't too shabby.
So look at how beautiful the floors are.
Yeah.
$30,000
To get them
to paint
shined and everything
get them
painted.
all refinished and all the pews painted.
Man,
All painted, everything, the doors,
I smell it. How recent was this?
last month.
It was last month. Yeah, that's
Yes.
why I smell so. This is dope.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Look at that.
I love that.
Do you quilt?
No,
No.
I have Marcia Ely who quilts for me.
She does it for you.
Yes.
So why are all of these? I know that you said that. So, but do they stay as well as a
No.
permanent
This
display?
is just a show. We
This
have a
is just
quilt
a show.
show, and
Okay.
Marcia does all of this work. She lives in Armurchie, I do believe, and she sells all of these.
Wow.
She rents this for the festival. Again, all
I'm
proceeds
sure she
go back
sells
into.
out, doesn't she?
I don't know. This is really. I mean, she's got a lot more than she normally does. To me, I love them.
Yeah. And so, when was the last church service held here? Do they ever have any
Long
special?
ago. The last time we had actually a service, it was a funeral for Frank Scalf, and that was our mayor. He was my partner, thick as thieves we
Yeah.
were. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we had a wedding here 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if this was built in the 1850s, and most of the old churches would have enslaved galleries up top, were those enslaved
Exactly.
galleries?
Yes, you're the only one that's ever known that.
Yeah. I've been to 3 churches this year already, and they've had the enslaved galleries up top. Okay.
Yep.
Because I saw where Hearn had owned 12 individuals, I believe I read on the
Yes.
website.
Yep.
That's good.
Let's go
Well,
up
that's
and-
not good, but
No.
the information is available, so that's the good part.
Absolutely. Yes, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, you
Let's
picked up
go
what I was putting
So
down.
I tell
Oh,
people
prayer
that.
quilts too. Okay. Oh, so this is what it. Okay, that's what's up. I like that.
Yeah. So I tell people when I do the history part of it, that's okay.
Oh,
so
we're gonna be able to go up.
yes. So you stay
Okay.
to the right.
Okay.
You stay to the wall going up, and you stay to the wall going down. Because let's see, I tripped.
Yeah, I gotta record this.
Okay. Because
Okay.
we were built before code. You see this?
Yes, I do see this. So this is the entrance to the enslaved gallery.
Yeah.
That's a good view. So how important do you feel like it is? Obviously, we get a lot of the Hearn history and some of the Cherokee history, but from a comprehensive standpoint, with you being a history lover, how important do you think it is that all those histories are, wrapped up?
Oh, absolutely. I am down here 7 days a week, most often, and I love that people go up to the door And I'm like, let me take you in.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. And they're all she's, and I don't know why. But,
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down with that trend of,
yeah,
which is cool, you know?
I love that. I think history is very important because if you don't know where you came from, you may not figure out where you're going.
This is true. But there wasn't a separate entrance for them, though, was it?
Mm-mm.
They all came in through the same entrance.
Yes.
They just had to come up here
Yes.
through the gallery. Now, are there any families? Are there ever any family reunions in the park or anything like that?
Oh, all the time.
Really?
Yes. So our park is open year round, but the pool and the cave are open strategically Memorial Day through Labor Day.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have a lot of people who rent the downstairs of the Hearn Academy and the Hearn Inn for family reunions, summertime get-togethers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As I've been walking around, this is a very diverse park, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so obviously the work that you're doing and that everyone is doing is touching a lot of people's lives and
Yes.
giving them a source of entertainment,
Yes.
sustainability with water and things like that.
Yes.
So for you, knowing that you have your hand in that, how does that make you feel when you look at it from that perspective?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I answer my phone 24/7. So the number on the Hearn Inn gets me every
Okay, so
time.
it's you.
Yes, it's forwarded to my cell phone. I have people. A lot of the Hispanic community will call me and say, "Can we baptize in the creek?" Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so they host a lot of baptisms over there under the bridge,
Okay.
and it is absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
We have people come. We have a fishing rodeo the Saturday before Father's Day, and Trout Unlimited sponsors that. And
Yeah, I see that on
you
the
can
thing right
actually
there.
fish in there. Youngest go first.
Right.
Our grandbaby, her first fishing was, I think she was 4 at the time. She's 13 now.
She still does it?
Yeah, every year she and her little brother do it.
Okay.
But her first year she caught 5 trout in 4 minutes.
Really?
Yes. Yes. So our creeks are stocked every other Thursday.
Okay.
From Memorial Day through Labor Day.
Okay.
Our pool is spring fed. It's in the shape of the state of Georgia in an aerial view, and it is cleaned. It's not chlorinated. It's
Okay.
all spring fed. It is pressure washed once a week
Okay.
from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and then it's refilled back up. So
Nice.
that's a little tidbit, and we'll go into the Hearn Inn if you like.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Like again, you all, this was completely impromptu. So I'm glad this is
Yes.
happening because you all know, well, you all will know that I'm covering a couple other families while I'm down here. Other sites, historic sites here in the town. What do we have?
So we have the Van Cabin
Right.
on Town Square. This is the crown jewel.
Sure.
Hearn Inn is the crown jewel. We have our cemetery is, I can't even tell you anything about that. I just know it's super old. I tell you one key fact. Again, it's just my thoughts and,
sure.
and the love that I have for this town and for people. So, and I can't tell you any names. I can kind of tell you where the grave is, but there was a slave owner who's buried up at the old cemetery. When you go out of 411, it's on the right going to Rome, and he demanded that his slave be buried with him. And it was a big controversy back then. You'd have to
bet.
look it up to find the history, but he was adamant, and he finally got his wishes. Okay, look, you got me choked up. So we are an 8-bedroom, 4.5 bath. All 4 bedrooms down here share a bath and a half. Upstairs, we do have 2 rooms with private baths and 2 rooms that share 1 bath.
Okay.
So these front rooms are just gorgeous.
And this was built in 1839,
Yes.
if I read that correctly?
And this is a full bedroom. It is currently $79.75, but I think they've gone up to $89.75.
So for those looking to get to a
Yes.
small town America and have a fresh water
You'll be
source,
welcome to Mayberry.
there you go.
This is it. And she's just so special.
So when people have family reunions, do they come and crash here
Yes.
as well? Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that's a nice moneymaker.
Yeah.
How much the stuff in here is somewhat original?
Probably none of it.
Okay.
All donations were given, everything, you know.
Okay. These rooms are kind of spacious too,
Yeah. Yeah.
from some of the other sites that I've been to.
Yeah. So as a historical society, we've had to purchase some extra furniture over time, you know. But again, here's our bath and a half. And we just had a recent checkout. Miss Deborah has rented for 5 years, and her sweet son-in-law fell and had a seizure.
Okay.
So he, you know. But it's just precious. I hate to say that, but you know, things get broke.
Yeah.
That's common. It happens. But it's a full service kitchen. You have pots and pans and stove, refrigerator, pottery, plates and such. No TVs in the bedrooms. You don't come here to watch TV.
Yeah, you don't come here to watch TV.
Yeah.
So, any oral histories that have been documented that you all have from a historical society
Not
standpoint?
to my knowledge.
Really?
There probably are some. I just don't have them.
Okay. How close do you all work with is there like a separate county archives here? Okay. So you all are the one-stop shop.
Yes. And I say that we have recently paired with the Rome Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
To get more of our name out there. But at the end of the day, this is personal opinion.
Yeah.
Cave Spring is a little bit like a third world country when it comes to Floyd County. We're a city within a city.
Okay.
We have a judicial system here. We're a tiny little town.
Yeah. And the Trail of Tears ran all through here.
Yep.
There's signage for it everywhere for
That's
sure.
right. So back when, during the war, when Sherman was burning buildings, he opted not to burn these buildings. Isn't that pretty cool?
In some documents that I've read, some of these buildings, he just said were just too beautiful to do.
Isn't that awesome?
I guess this is one of them.
I told you they're all she's. All right. You have any questions?
This has been great.
love that.
Again, impromptu, we made it happen. This is another room. Did I come in here already?
No.
So if you got a child, you can put
Have
your
a
child
baby
in here.
bed.
And it says, with a butterfly kiss and a ladybug hug, sleep tight, little one, like a bug in a rug. I love it. No, this is great, Callie. I greatly appreciate this.
You're
and this
so
is
very welcome.
what my platform is 100% for, is to introduce folks to more little-known, underrepresented sites such as Hearn Academy and things like that.
I love that.
This has been
I love
100%
that.
great. How often do the locals come and ask about these buildings once they take advantage of the swimming pool and everything
Locals,
else?
not so much. I get a lot of people from out of town, and they are lovely. But again, I always try to show people.
Yeah.
So like in the end of May, well, actually March, when a lot of people come down here for pictures, like they do Berry College, and they have prom, and I try to make a point to be here to let them in to take pictures, you know, free of charge. I mean, it's just who we are. I love showing these buildings.
Yeah.
They're my greatest treasure next to my children.
Absolutely. So in closing, tell people, why should they, in their summer travels through the state of Georgia this year for history enthusiasts, or not even history enthusiasts, but why is a place like this that has a church on the grounds, school on the grounds, this inn on the grounds, like that's a lot, right? That's pretty solid. Why should they include this in their summer travels?
Oh, we are small town America. You are stepping back in time to a time where there's no pressure. Everything is at ease. Our town folk are beautiful and lovely. We're all welcoming. You drink the next purest water in the world.
For sure.
You'll live forever.
Because she's 100. You say
I'm
you're
132. Yes, and you can rent the downstairs of the Hearn Academy. Very reasonable, $400 for a family reunion.
Nice.
Our police officers are so gentle and so giving. One's my sister-in-law.
Okay.
And I mean, it's just small town America. We raised our children here.
Right.
Our children are 27 through 32. And we were working Americans, and we had to go to work. So guess what? They roamed the streets in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Unsupervised.
Sure.
Because every town merchant that's here now was here then, and they would tell on them.
Yeah, that's how it worked.
And so it's just a protected community.
For sure.
And it's a place to rewind.
Where can people find you all? Website?
Cave Spring Historical Society.
Okay. Yeah, Facebook.
.com.
Page as well?
Their Facebook pages. The Hearn Inn has a Facebook page. Rollator Park Wedding Venue.
Okay.
And then you also have rollatorpark.net. And that is find prices on all the pavilions, see inside the cave. Rollator Lake, it's called Rollator Lake because it's not chlorinated.
Right.
They have a Facebook page, so there's lots
Y'all
of
got it covered.
We have it covered. You come see us, and you will come as strangers, but you'll leave as friends.
There you go. Because clearly, I pulled up here and was supposed to be going somewhere else, made a wrong turn, ended up here, and Callie, and we're connected now. So
That's right.
Like I always
We're family.
we're family now.
That's right. Give it up.
So like I always say, you all, if you like this type of content of underrepresented history that you don't see on a daily basis, small town America, you all know that's like my niche. Please make sure to subscribe and share this video, as well as I'm going to put their information in the description of this video. It's the summertime. If you're traveling through northern Georgia, come this way. Avoid the Atlanta traffic.
Absolutely.
And stay here in Cave Spring.
Yes.
Peace.